Hey there, tireless seekers. In this video, I wanted to talk about the importance of focus. And, the idea came to my mind, and I wanted to share this with you, that, it takes you exactly the same amount of time and effort to issue a $50 invoice as it is with issuing a $50,000 invoice. But in order for you to get those $50,000 into your bank account, issuing those $50 invoices, it would take you, 1,000 times more time and effort. You would need to, find those clients to charge those $50 invoices to. And so the reason why I'm saying this is that sometimes we need to rethink what we're focusing on. And I will explain this. So a while back, I was running retail stores, and those retail stores were located in malls. The layout of the stores, it was like an island, like a pop-up store, And so in order for us to attract customers, we figured out a way how to do that. And it's called proactive sales, so to speak. So we weren't just standing there waiting for someone to come to us. Instead, what we did, we went to our clients. So everyone who was passing by, we had this thing that was called squishy mesh ball. So it's a sort of a ball that when you squeeze it, the bubbles, colorful bubbles sort of protrude between your fingers. And it's called squishy mesh ball. This ball, it has interesting sort of a feeling to it, like a tactile experience of sorts, and a bit of surprise as well. So, it's kind of cool thing. And so we use that to approach customers. So the price of that squishy mesh ball was $5 or $6. The cost was 10 times less, so about 50 to 60 cents, the cost in the warehouse. So the markup was 1,000%. Because of what we did, approaching customers with that squishy mesh ball and giving it to them, we sold a lot of those mesh balls, like thousands of them every month. Here's the problem. This was basically the only thing that customers were buying. So because of that focus, because we were focusing on that particular thing, all of the employees, all of the salespeople that were working at the retail points, they were fast to figure out that this thing sells. And why bother selling anything else that is more expensive, therefore it is harder to sell, when we can sell those squishy mesh balls? And for a while, I was kind of okay with that. But now, fast forward several years later, I now understand that this was a big mistake. Because instead of focusing on selling something cheap, we should have focused on something more expensive. A product that was worth, say, $20 or $30. And we would probably make less sales per unit, but we would definitely make more sales in total amount of money. And I have proof for that, because once we had a different product, it was a new thing. It was called jumping, joggling bopper or something like that. Basically, it was like a ball that was, it had a spinning mechanism inside, and so it was jumping all the time, and it had LED lights inside of them, so it was glimmering and shining and everything. But it also had like a voice module installed inside of it, so it was laughing all the time, like the children's laugh, like kids laugh. So it was pretty hilarious, and it was selling for about $25 a piece, and we were selling a lot of those. And when we were selling those, we'd stopped doing the squishy mesh ball. But eventually we ran out of those jumping, joggling balls. Later we switched to something else. But again, what I want to emphasize here is that if we allow ourselves to switch to a different product or service that is more expensive, but also has value to our clients, we would be able to make more money. I'm not saying that if you're charging $50 per hour, you should start charging $500 per hour. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you should at least think about the ways how to start charging more for your services. This way, it'll be a lot easier for you to reach your goals. You will have more flexibility, but also you will provide more value. Because when I'm talking about increasing the price and focusing on a different price point, I'm obviously talking about the importance of improving the quality of your services and maybe making them a little bit different than they were before, different from what the competition does. So all in all, just a different level of value that these services are going to provide to your clients. I hope it makes sense. So just to reiterate again, it takes the same amount of time to issue a $50 invoice, and it takes exactly the same amount of time to issue a $50,000 invoice. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll try to respond. I'd appreciate your feedback as well. Do subscribe to the channel. This will help me. This will indicate that these sort of videos are important and valuable and helpful for you. So I will shoot more videos and you would be able to get more insights. Also, this will help people like us. So it's a win, 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 triple win. Okay, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.